said that in either Tagalog or Ilocano, but maybe I'll learn a couple things while I'm here.
Do you speak any other languages?
Just English.
Just English.
Is that bad?
No, that's
so
great.
Bad.
That's great. And with her today is Miss Sharon Luneta.
Yes, hello,
Miss Sharon.
Hi.
Looking as good as ever.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, welcome back.
Yeah, I know, but
how was your vacation?
It was good. It was good, and then I just wanted to come back on Fridays to be with Allan every Friday.
What a fun job you guys have here.
Oh, thank you very much. And thank you for being here. We try to do our best for the Filipino people, for the Filipino. This show is a little more modern. I play more of the hits, contemporary hits from the Philippines. So
I love it.
Hopefully it won't put you to sleep.
No, not at all. I have my auntie probably listening on Kauai right now, and she's always listening to Filipino radio. So now I get to say hi to her on the other side.
Sure.
So I'm excited.
By the time you leave here, you're actually going to learn a few words. I learn a lot every time. Good teacher. You learn every word. Yeah.
Wow, I'm not used to the comments, but thank you very much. I'm very happy. I'm very happy you guys are here. We're going to learn about Ashley a little bit later, but for now, we have this segment that we do here on the program, and we follow what's on yahoo.com.ph. And the reason we do that is it's Yahoo just for the Philippines. For Filipinos. So and I actually have a new theme song for this. Sharon hasn't heard it yet, and the reason I'm playing this new song is because I went to see the Hawaii Symphony, and they actually played all these movie themes. They had a movie theme show.
Interesting. So just the themes were playing?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like Moon River.
So this is not The Godfather one?
No.
That's my favorite one.
I was waiting for them to play The Godfather. They did not play The Godfather.
He has The Godfather theme.
Is that
in one of his?
theme?
I love it.
Yeah, the Godfather theme I used for the Consul General.
Yeah.
I love it. So you play different themes, or different guests come in.
Yes, yes, of course. Because the Godfather, before Dr. Regina, it was Consul Julius. Did you meet him? I'm sure you met him.
Of course.
Of course.
Hello.
Of course.
Why would you not?
Hello.
How could you not meet? Oh, really? Are you really?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But maybe I can share the same theme song with him.
I find it very believable. That's why I believe you. Anyway, here we are, mga kaibigan. And our guests are here, and Sharon is here to help us with the trending. So here we are, mga kaibigan, the top 10 trending for today. Feel it?
Okay,
you guys feeling it?
Yeah.
Alright. Mga kaibigan, nandito po tayo sa ating top 10 trending for today, and my guest here will be helping me out. Number 1 trending is...
Mission Impossible?
No.
Oh.
Almost.
We were guessing.
She got it. It's almost there.
Okay, trending now. Miss Earth 2014.
Miss Earth 2014. Are you familiar with this pageant?
I've seen it a couple of times, and I know Philippines does really well.
Yes, and I know you've also been a pageant contestant, and we'll learn a little bit more about that too, and why you decided not to pursue it.
Right. It's not my
surprised.
path.
Very surprised. Anyway, Miss Earth 2014 is ongoing, and I think Philippines now is in a good position because they're in like second place.
Not bad.
Yes, not bad. And 12 candidates to watch, and one of them is Miss Philippines. Trending number 2.
Mary Jean Lastimosa.
Mary Jean Lastimosa. And do you know who she is?
Is she Miss Universe? Is that what I'm saying?
Yes.
This is actress. Okay.
Used to be Miss Universe, Miss Philippines. Lots of very beautiful. Well, I guess if you watch the Ustream right now, you'll see why we have very beautiful Filipina pageant holders.
Right.
Mary Jean Lastimosa, sexiest vegetarian celebrity.
Interesting.
Are you vegetarian?
I am not.
Good.
Not at all. I'm sorry. I had
no one is
yesterday.
here. No one is here.
I respect it, but I can't.
All right. Number 3 trending is Anna Ivanovic. You play tennis?
No tennis for me. I'm not coordinated at all.
Oh, really? Any sports at all?
Is that bad? I am
very. You look very.
I mean, I'm athletic. I am a reporter, so I carry a microphone. That's pretty. That's a pretty big workout.
All right, that's heavy. Some microphones get really heavy. Anyway, Ivanovic. It looks like making headlines, and what's happening right now in the Philippines is they're trying to put a team together that can compete with in the USTA and that type of thing.
Has it not been a good team? Kind of.
It hasn't been, and we haven't really had a good program, that's why. And if we have a program now and these guys getting involved, another tennis player that's getting involved is Maria Sharapova. Yeah, so...
if you have the nice last name, I think that means you're a good player.
If you're Russian.
There you go.
In general.
You play tennis, Sharon?
No, I don't.
Oh, really?
We got to start playing.
Yeah, just for you. Just for you.
There you go.
For you, Alan, we will.
Number 3 trending, Anna Ivanovich. Number 4 trending is Maserati. You know, Maseratis are rare in the Philippines. They found another one. They found a Maserati in the Philippines abandoned.
How did they find them? I mean, why are they so hidden?
Well, I think they were running away, trying to get to evade. You know, when you have a Maserati, it means you're making a lot of money. You could be a target. It's a different society in the Philippines. But what happened was the car was found, and guess who was found hiding inside the car?
Maserati. No.
The owner.
Yes, the owner.
The owner.
So
Find the car, find the owner. Nice.
Number 4 trending, the Maserati found in the Philippines with the owner hiding inside. Number 5 trending is...
Nicole Scherzinger.
Yes, do you know?
Pussycat Dolls.
Yeah, do you know Nicole Scherzinger?
Yeah,
Pussycat
from here.
Dolls. Yes, that's right.
I love her.
It looks like she's on with Lewis Hamilton. Do you know Lewis Hamilton?
No.
Should we know him?
No?
It's important to know.
Is he good looking? That's what I look for.
Oh,
I think I know him.
He's not good looking, you don't
And
know.
I don't
him.
know.
Anyway, number 6 trending, Maria Sharapova, like I said.
Tennis player?
Yeah, tennis player, going to be involved in getting the Manila team into hopefully the professional leagues. Soon we'll see a Filipino, Bjorn Borg, John McEnroe.
There we go.
Yeah. Number 7 trending is
Typhoon Queenie.
Typhoon Queenie. Anything? Know anything about it? No? Typhoon Queenie is the next storm that's coming into the Philippines. Supposed to hit also the area that Haiyan hit, but they're not expecting it to be that hard.
Okay.
And you know, this is panahon ng bagyo. Do you know what that means?
I know Baguio is an area.
It's a city. Yeah, that's right.
Gagaling talaga nitong dalawang to, man. Beauty and brains packed together. No, Baguio means there is a Baguio city, but Baguio means storm. Storm. Yes, it's a storm. So there you learn a little bit something. Right. Typhoon Queenie. What happens is during this time we're supposed to get about 15 storms through the Philippines, and I think this is only the 4th. So I don't think we're gonna have that many. Thank you, Lord. Did you watch that special last night?
No, which special?
Emmy Tamimbang.
I love at the Emmy.
Yeah, they had that special on Haiyan. She went over there and filmed and did a thing. If you missed it, catch it on Sunday night. Yes.
Right on.
Number 8 trending is Dennis Trillo. Dennis Trillo. Do you know Dennis Trillo?
No.
One of the Kapuso stars. Do you know Kapuso?
No.
Oh, wow.
That's so bad.
No.
I'm going to bring up my top 10 and see if you know. I'm losing at this game.
Kapuso is the GMA network's catchphrase, and ABS-CBN is Kapamilya. Kapamilya
He's an actor.
He's an actor. Very good.
Okay.
They're actually going to be in Singapore.
All right.
So they're going to have a big show over there. Dennis Trillo headlining, along with a bunch of other GMA stars. So if you're a GMA fan.
Oh, yeah. Huge GMA fan.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
I hope we're talking about Good Morning America, or is there something else? GMA. I do know GMA.
That's exactly what we're talking about. All right, number 9 trending is The Hunger Games. Have you watched it?
I didn't like it, I'll be honest.
You did not like it?
No, because it was so strung out, and I thought, you know what, they're just trying to make money. Why couldn't they just put the 2 movies together and, made it a good one?
Oh, thank you. I'm actually supposed to see that movie.
Oh, sorry to ruin it for you.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
Because
you ruined it for me.
but
nobody cares.
I actually agree because I'm actually not really into the books because I feel like she stole that plot from another story.
Interesting.
Yeah. So.
Which story?
It's a Japanese movie called Battle Royale. It's the same concept where it's a bunch of high schoolers who are pitted against each other. They have to kill each other. One can only live.
Really?
And it was.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and so they can look it up.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Japanese. Yeah, good, very good. I didn't know you read Japanese.
Yeah.
Huh? No, it's a movie.
You don't speak any.
My friends told me, they're just like, oh, did you know that The Hunger Games is based off of this other movie? And I was like, what? And then I watched it. It came out in 2001.
Nihongo hanashimasu ka?
There you go.
No, Anyway. No. All right. And last, rounding off our top 10 trending for today is
Janica Garcia.
You know who she is?
Actress.
Another GMA actress. Anyway, her and her longtime boyfriend, Alwin Uitinko, are expecting a baby. So congratulations. Yes, and that rounds off our top 10 trending for today.
Awesome.
I could have sworn another time, Alan, we read this and they were getting married.
Oh, are they married already? Maybe they
Yeah,
are.
we did a top trending with this and they were married and that was just like a month ago.
Well, you know, hey, they're not wasting any time. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. I learned a lot today.
Our top 10 trending for today. Maraming salamat po, mga kaibigan. Alright, mga kaibigan, maraming salamat po. And nandito na tayo sa ating we call this actually our artist spotlight. And what we do here is we talk and introduce to you a very special artist, a very talented individual. And today we're very lucky to have her with us. And thank you very much, Sharon, for bringing her here. She is a very notable journalist, broadcaster, part-time model.
Oh, I wish.
Oh.
That's on my list, but not yet.
It's on your list, yes. And she can actually be seen on KITV.
Yep.
KITV.
Weekend mornings. Watch me. It's from 6 to 8. So we're up early, but it's a lot of fun.
That's great. That's great. Ladies and gentlemen, please let's welcome to the program. Palakpakan po natin si Miss Ashley Moser.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Okay, guys. So Ashley, tell us why journalism? Why broadcasting?
It's an interesting career. My mother actually worked at KGMB 9 Sandra Sagisi, and so when I grew up in the newsroom, I kind of got to love the environment. And then when I went to college, there was a great program. I went to BYU in Utah. They had a great broadcast program, and I just had to be a part of it, and I loved it. And then I ended up getting a job in Ohio, and then now my second job here in Hawaii.
Excellent. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll do this interview. Sharon, if you have a question, just jump in.
You know,
right?
we actually know each other from way back when.
Yeah, you're a good friend of Sharon.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you tell us, Sharon, how do you guys know each other?
She's gonna be creeped out that I remember this. I remember little things. So it was choir, and I remember that you said you took voice lessons, and she got up in front of the class and sang "Somewhere Over the Rainbow." No! Do you remember that? You remember that? No, you did.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Because you're like, I think it was Miss Takagi was our teacher.
Oh my gosh.
And then you're like, yeah, I took voice lessons. She goes, oh well, let's hear it. And you sang "Somewhere Over the Rainbow."
She totally put me on
from
the
the
spot.
Wizard of Oz, and I was like,
that's fine.
She's a funny person.
I'm so glad you remember that. I don't remember that, but I do remember I was a little kind of weird kid. I would just like.
No, she was weird, but I also was very quiet. So you know, when you're a quiet person, you observe a lot of people.
She's a great girl.
So do you still sing?
Oh, sing somewhere over.
Horrible. It's like, I don't know what happened. I think if you don't practice your talents, they just go right out the window. Like I sing in the car nowadays. It's so bad. I have to turn up the radio so I don't hear myself.
Oh, really?
What happened? I don't know.
Anyway, I'm sure you have a great singing voice. You have a nice voice, actually. I can hear it on the radio. You should consider radio.
You know, I'm having fun. This is interesting. It's you know, similar to broadcast journalism, but it's different. You guys have more freedom. You kind of just go with the flow.
Wednesdays are open right now. If you're interested, you can submit your resume.
All right, I'll put it there.
We'll audition you today.
All right.
Anyway, so when you go into broadcasting, is it hard to get into crack into the because I know radio. I've been doing this for a while, but is it hard to get into broadcasting television? Do you have to be good looking?
You know what? You have to work hard. Okay, so you got a job. I mean, you're working hard here at the radio. So if you have that quality of kind of working hard, knowing what you want, going for it, you can definitely get a job in broadcast. It does help if you have, connections, people that have been in the industry before. They can kind of lead you and get you, some connections with some people. But if you work hard and you do what you got to do, you can definitely get a job in broadcast. I encourage a lot of people to go in and just try it, just see if you like it.
But in your case, I mean, your mom was in broadcasting for such a long time. So did you find that was easier for you to get into the business?
I would actually have to say, my mom helped out so much, because if you don't know someone, you don't have that personal connection. My mom has friends who are still working in the business. That definitely helped me to kind of apply and think of working here in Hawaii. So that helped me a lot. Having my mom in the same career kind of pushed me and led me in a way that I could get a job here. So it definitely worked out.
Did you not like Utah?
I loved Utah. I did not love the cold right now. It's, 30-something degrees. I was talking to my friends the other day, and, I don't miss that. I'll be honest. I love being home. I love being in the warm weather.
Yes.
Cold is not fun.
Yes, you definitely look like you belong in this weather much more than the other.
I'm done with jackets. I'm done with gloves. No more earmuffs.
Yes. All right. So definitely it helps to get into broadcasting. What did you study broadcasting? Does it help if you also study to get in it?
It definitely helps. So I went to school, all 4 years I studied communications and with an emphasis in broadcast journalism. But what really helped was doing internships. So I interned here in Hawaii. I interned in Salt Lake City, in Utah, and then in New York. And New York was where I kind of realized, this is something I really want to do. It's not just something I study in a book at school. It's something that I could really get some hands-on training. And so going to my internship, that actually helped shape my career goals.
Where did you intern in New York?
I was actually an intern for New York One. It's the Time Warner cable station there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Oh my goodness. I got to go to the Bronx, to Brooklyn. I mean, every day was a different story.
So they'll send you out and you'll do stories? Oh, how exciting.
Have you heard of Meredith Vieira?
Yes.
And to the Today Show? Yeah. I woke up early one time to see the Today Show, and they gave her own show.
Yeah.
Meredith Vieira.
She's doing well, too.
And she's, after her segment, after the show, she would actually take the time to say hi to everybody. In heels.
Oh,
in heels,
oh
that
my goodness.
woman.
See, that just shows how nice of a person she is.
Yeah, so I was like,
It'd be cool to get her job.
Yeah. I also meet people in heels.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, he does.
That's good. Maybe, you can't really see our feet here.
No, but...
you don't have to wear heels to work here. No.
I'm sorry. I just want to notice this.
Why was there a sticker?
I don't know.
I know what this is. You want to know what this is?
Validation?
It's not validation, but I went Black Friday shopping this morning, and
Oh, you did?
I got a t-shirt from my husband. It was on sale because it had a stain on it. So I took this off so he wouldn't know it had a stain, but
he's not listening on air. We're just kidding. We're just kidding.
Yeah, so
interesting.
Yes,
interesting.
Very interesting.
So so now you're into broadcasting, you're in TV. I know many people, some people have gone on to bigger things, like from the news they go into their own television show. From the news they go into movies. From the this type of thing. Is this something that's in your plan or something in the future?
I don't know. I don't really know what the future holds. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this forever or if I'm, doing this just for now when I'm young. But I'm definitely not closing the doors to options because, you never want to, limit yourself and put a cap on how high you can go. So
sure.
I think I'm living in the moment. I'm doing every project, every story, every day, kind of doing it, working hard. So if that gets me somewhere, that's great. If not, I'm happy with my life here.
But what if somebody came up to you and said, "Hey, Ashley, I think you're great. Why don't we do this like 1 hour TV show or something like that? Or because I know, opportunities like that pop up for people like in the broadcast industry. Would you be open to something like that?
I'd say bring it on. Why not? What a great experience. I'd love to do
The
that.
Moser experience.
Oh my goodness. Only if you guys would be my first guest.
Yeah, there you go.
That would be awesome.
I'm very expensive.
No,
that's okay. No. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Who are your? Do you look up to anyone? And I'm sure your mom is just
my
a
mom.
great influence.
Oh yeah, definitely. My
Yeah.
mom, she definitely helped me. She continues to help me too because she was in this career, so she gives me tips every day. Hey, do something different. Kind of shapes the way that I write my stories. But the people that I look up to, I really enjoy watching GMA. It's so fun. It's something that I would love to work in New York and talk about things that are current. GMA, the whole cast or the whole everybody on the anchor desk, really I look up to them. I mean, I look at their life stories and see how they got there. It's just amazing. They give up so much. They sacrifice so much to get where they are today.
And do you have to do that? I know your mom. I spoke to your mom before. I also spoke to Bennett Missolucci before. I spoke to Amy before. I know these guys, and they say that it can be challenging to do this because it takes up a lot of time. You said you're married. I'm sure you're going to want to have a family. Bennett was saying before, it's so difficult because if they want to just story, they'll come in and they'll say, oh, you got to go here.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to go there. Oh, you got to go. Are you ready for that? Is that something that...
I mean, I'm learning. I work on the morning show, so I get in at 3 o'clock in the morning. And
Really?
Yeah.
That's what I was going to actually ask. What is
my
a typical
goodness.
schedule? Because when you were texting me, you would say things like, "Oh, I'm getting off at 12 or 11." I'm like, what kind of schedule does she have?
It's early, but it's a sacrifice, and I'm learning that you can actually balance. You can have your work life and also your home life. It just depends on how much you're willing to sacrifice. And for me right now, I don't have kids. I have my young husband. We're still newlyweds. We've been married for 2 years, and
congratulations.
thank you so much. And we've been fine. He's been working hard. I've been working hard, and our life has been good. But I do see, when I do start a family, when I have kids, life will definitely be different. Maybe I can do some, I don't know, part-time or something like that.
Is he supportive of what you're doing?
So supportive. I'm so lucky. He actually works online, and so he's able to work from anywhere. So I mean, that's just a blessing to be able to both do what we love, be in the same place, and actually we have the same hours because he works mainland hours.
He works mainland hours. Oh, great.
So lucky.
Great. So it doesn't matter if you wake up at 3.
No, he wakes up right with me, so he's awesome.
Excellent. What does he do online?
Okay, he's gonna kill me because every time I try to describe his job, I just can't do it. And so he works on the web. He works with different clients. So he kind of works on their marketing side, but he's also a designer, so he can make websites look great. He does it all. Is that safe to say? He does it all. Yeah, I'll just say that.
We will just give it a name, a website.
Webman.
Webman.
That's
You're a
it.
Webman.
Webman.
You're a webman.
So web
him.
guy. Well,
Yes.
whatever he does, he's got you. So he's a very lucky guy. Whatever.
Thank you.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter what he does.
You have a beautiful wife.
Oh, you guys are
There you go.
sweet.
There you go.
Sweet.
Okay, so he's supportive. So I guess it's not a problem then if an opportunity came up and he said, "Oh, hey, Ashley, we got this thing opened up in Tokyo. We got to be there tomorrow."
Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. I think he's so supportive that he would definitely help me out and let me do my thing for a little bit because he can easily do his thing.
Or will he carry your bags for you?
You know what? He boxes. He's very strong, so I would expect him to carry my bags. I can't carry all of them, and I've got a lot of bags. You know me. I'm a girl.
When you travel, are you?
Oh
really?
my gosh,
How
it's
many?
so
How
bad.
many bags?
Well, here's the thing. I went to Kauai yesterday. I just came back, and I used 2 of the 10 shirts that I brought. So why is that? Why are girls so weird? And
Because we need to be able to mix and match these things.
Okay.
We have options.
There you go. Option. That's the word. Options.
But is it worth all those baggage fees, which I'm guilty of?
I know.
Those
I'm with ya.
$70.
If you got someone to help you carry it, then I guess it's
You guys
okay.
can afford it. You guys making lots of money, man. Broadcasting,
No, just-
modeling.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
definitely.
Both you guys. But you did model, though. I heard.
I did some.
Okay.
A little bit here and there.
We'll talk about that when we come back from the
Perfect.
break. Okay, mga kaibigan, kasama po natin dito si Miss Ashley Moser and Sharon Luneta is here. I see that our guests at 1 o'clock are here too, so we're gonna have a big show for you, mga kaibigan. So definitely, we are on a modified program, so pasensya na po kayo, mga kaibigan, kung hindi po kayo makakatawag. Pero hahatid natin sa inyo ang pinaka-the best, sabihin nating lunchtime entertainment here on Hawaii. So don't go away.
We'll be right here.
Yeah, we'll be right back after this message. Kayo po nakikinig sa Midday Radio Show. Kasama niyo ang inyong abang lingkod na si Allan Alvarez dito sa Barangay KPHI 96.7 FM, today's Filipino Mix.
Hi, I'm Dr. Christopher Tortora, Medical Director of the Hawaiian Eye Center. My colleague, Dr. Stephen Rhee, and I enjoy helping people see better.
The best part of working at Hawaiian Eye Center is making a difference in people's lives.
From eyeglasses to serious eye conditions, it's about eye care.
We can help with cataract, glaucoma, diabetes, and more.
Find us online at hawaiianeye.com or like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Hawaiian Eye Center.
Or just call 733-2020. That's spelled C2020.
Kayo po ba ay naghahanap ng kotse, truck or van? Ang Paradise Autos ay handang tumulong sa inyo. Easy financing kahit na po hindi maganda ang inyong credit o may bankruptcy o wala po kayong credit history. At marami po silang stocks na kotse, trucks or vans na pagpipilian. Kaya bisitahin nyo na po ang Paradise Autos sa 94709 Farrington Highway, Waipahu, second floor of Midas, harap lang po ng Bank of Hawaii. Tawag na po sa 676-2800 or call June Glenn at 256-2171 or online at paradise-autoshawaii.com.
Listen to KPHI with crystal clear digital reception. Available statewide. Compliments of Oceanic Time Warner Cable. Tune to channel 882 on your Oceanic Time Warner digital box. KPHI has never sounded so good. Enjoy the best of audio and visual entertainment with Oceanic Time Warner Cable's digital cable service. Call Oceanic Time Warner Cable at 643-2337 and order your digital cable service today.
It's the holidays, and for the U.S. Postal Service, this is our season for many reasons.
Because we treat every package like it's from our own Aunt Kathy.
Because we have the manpower, the tech power, and the willpower to get the job done.
Because of amazing services like text alerts.
Because we deliver to more people in more places than anyone.
Because through rain, sleet, snow, or whatever else Mother Nature throws at us, we bring our A game.
When it comes time to ship your gifts, trust the U.S. Postal Service, because this is our season. Priority you. For more info about our services, go to USPS.com.
Hi, welcome to Helzberg Diamonds.
Hi there. We'd like to look at engagement rings. Wait, is that the Geico Gecko?
Oh, hello. I'm just admiring this lovely diamond solitaire ring.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that was easy. Now, who thinks it's a good idea to save money on their car insurance?
I do.
I do.
Wow. I think we just had the wedding rehearsal.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Radio advertising gets results. When you advertise on KPHI, our listeners come into your business and spend money with you. You can get people's attention while they're in their cars, at work, or at home, and they respond quickly to your radio message. Now KPHI has made it even easier to advertise. Just visit our website, kphiradio.com, and click Buy Advertising to purchase our starter package and increase your profits quickly. Put KPHI advertising to work for your business today. Visit kphiradio.com. You'll be surprised how affordable radio advertising can be.
Today's Filipino Mix, 96.7 FM, the new KPHI. Today's Filipino Mix, 96.7 FM, the new KPHI.
Allan Alvarez on the radio, KPHI, 96.7 FM. Hawaii's hot Filipino hits. It's the Midday Show with Allan Alvarez.
Alright mga kaibigan, we're back here on the Midday Radio Show. Maraming salamat po sa inyo pakikinig dito sa ating programa. Kasama natin today, Miss Ashley Moser and Miss Sharon Luneta. Thank you very much again, guys, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Okay, big question. I told some people. I said, you know, I got this young hot journalist coming to my show, and they're like, oh yeah, really? I said, yeah. And they were like, we want to get into that business. You know, how do we do it? So I said, I don't really know. I'm not in that business, but I'm going to ask her while she's here. So I want to ask you that question. What would you give us an advice to people who want to get into newscasting or broadcasting?
I would say higher education, so going to college, and also looking for those opportunities. If there are internships, if there are apprenticeships, go for it. Doesn't matter your qualifications. Everybody in the newsroom would love an intern, so you can definitely email the newsrooms, email KITV@news.com, and I'm sure we've got some internships, some apprenticeships coming up.
And why would they love interns?
Well, the newsroom is hectic. It's always hectic. We have always got some breaking news, a lot of things happening. So to have an intern there would be an extra hand. Someone would also, be learning hands-on and really giving us some, extra help around the newsroom.
Why don't you describe us just briefly, like a typical morning when you get it. Ashley comes to work.
All right.
Once upon a time.
Yeah.
In the morning. She wakes up at 3 in the morning.
Oh, no, I have to be at work at 3. So
I
wake up
at 1:30 maybe.
Yeah, no, 2:15. I roll right out of bed.
Okay.
I go to work.
So wait, before you do that, what time do you go to bed?
Okay, so there is the time that I should be asleep, and there's the time that I actually go to bed. So it should be for 8 hours of sleep. I should be asleep by about 6:15, 6:30.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no one bother her at 6:15 or 6:30.
Don't call me or text me. But it ends up being, hey, let me check this last email. Let me check this last text. I go to bed, 7:30 sometimes, which is really,
interesting.
Really bad. But it's still early for most people.
That's very
nothing's
early.
going on between those hours anyway.
Hopefully not. But,
okay, so there you go. You drive up to the station lot, go into the office.
Yep, and right when I get in, we have the producer saying, hey, we've got stabbing overnight, or we have an overnight fire. Can you call police? Can you call our fire department, PIO, to get that information? So we have to make sure that we have all the information we can get before we go on to the scene, because you want to know, you kind of want to be in the know when you get there. And then when you do get there, you always ask for people who saw what happened, who heard what happened, who got cell phone video of what happened, because we can always use cell phone video to kind of tell the story, give it some visuals. And so when we do that, we get our facts, always attribute, let people know that you got this information from neighbors, or you got this information from police. And you do the reports from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. And and then you gather all that information and put it together for the 5 and the 6 p.m. newscast.
So so what you do is for the afternoon?
Usually, so what I do, my job is live reports during our morning show, and our morning show is from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. So from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. I have time to prepare for the morning show.
I see.
And then I do the morning show 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. And then from 7 to about 11:30, that's when I put together that information and then give that information to the reporters and the anchors for the 5 p.m. and the 6 p.m.
Oh, fantastic. Wow. Sounds busy.
It's busy.
I'm tired already.
I know.
I can't keep up.
I know, it's hard, but it's fun. I mean, different story every day. I'm never sick of my job.
And that's such a good thing to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta love your job, or else you won't love life.
Well, you mentioned that you ask people if they have a cell phone, a video, or a picture. Do you guys compensate these contributors when they give you these things to use?
That's a common question. We actually don't. That's not ethical, because
really?
What if someone fudged a picture, fudged a video, and then we aired it? That would be on us. So we actually do not compensate any people that we interview, any pictures or anything. We'll do like a courtesy. If someone sent it, hey, put my name up there, we'll definitely do that, because you have to say who you got it from. So we do a courtesy, but no compensation.
I heard, I don't know if because the local stations don't do that, but I heard other stations do. That's why I wanted to ask you, one of the questions I wanted to ask you.
I've heard that, but that's not the way it's supposed to be. But I do know, some shows they'll do, like Dr. Phil, not that that's a news show, but they'll put people up in hotels if they want them to be guests, or, send them gifts, but it's not really paying them. That's, I guess, how they get away with it. But I'm not sure. We don't. We definitely don't. And then you're not supposed to. So.
You're not supposed to. Okay.
No.
What if you did use it, and then suddenly somebody says, "Hey, that's mine"?
Yeah.
Or do you have something they sign?
We don't have anything that they sign, but it is always good to get something in writing. Like if they email a video to us, we ask them, "Hey, could you put in there that we can use this?" And then we have lawyers, right? So there's always times where it comes back to. See, so they're very good. They're very good about writing things down and having everything in writing. Yeah.
That's right.
We have lawyers to help us out, but we don't need them as much as
That's
some
excellent.
shows.
Well, do you, it sounds like it's a lot of work. Do you have time to have some fun? It sounds like you're so intense into this broadcasting.
Yeah, define fun, because my definition of fun has changed over the last couple of months. It's really? Fun for me is getting to sleep in and
so
eat
fun.
at a normal hour. So that's my fun. I get to have that. And my weekends are actually Wednesday, Thursday. So it's pretty good.
Wednesdays and Thursdays.
It's all right.
Those are your off days.
Yeah.
That's okay. In the middle of the week, it's not that bad.
It's not bad. I mean, you can go to Costco and the lines aren't as long, or you can run all your errands during the week.
You're so funny going to Costco.
I'm so
I know.
old. I'm only 23 and I talk like I'm an old woman.
That sounds like a fun life.
You don't look a day over 22.
She does not, if you guys can see.
I'll take it.
You want to watch the video, mga kaibigan, just log on to ustream.com and search KPHI. You're going to want to watch this, I'm pretty sure. Take my word for it.
So funny.
Yeah. Anyway, in broadcasting, do you have to? I know this sounds very vain, and I did make a joke about it, but
yes. I think we know what he was thinking.
Oh no.
You have to be good looking.
Sharon's already.
You have to be good looking to be honest.
No. Is there a sort of a
look?
Yeah,
there you go. Look or appearance.
No. I think it's an honest question, because remember that lady Van Susteren, Greta Van Susteren.
Oh, I don't remember her.
Yeah, Greta Van Susteren is a reporter, and they gave her a show on Fox News. But before they gave her the show, they asked her to do some cosmetic surgery.
Ouch.
Yeah, Greta Van Susteren. You don't know?
No.
Really?
I'll
You
look
don't
it
know?
up,
Yeah, look it up. Greta Van Susteren.
Greta, sounds
And she
familiar.
still has, yeah, sounds familiar, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's because that's the whole big thing. She was an anchor with some group show, and then she was very good. So the network wanted to give her her own show, and they do now. She does now.
Okay. Oh, I know who it is. I know.
Right,
who it is.
right.
Yes.
You see now.
Yes.
You see now what I'm
I know
saying.
who it is.
Is there?
But look at her. I mean, maybe some might say she needed plastic surgery, but she's a hard worker. I think if you really connect with people, it doesn't matter the way you look. But maybe some might say if you've got a pleasant look, you're easier to listen to. You're easier to look
That's
at.
actually true.
You know.
I
But you have to balance it out. If you don't feel you're confident on air, you're not gonna look good. Doesn't matter. So you work it. You just make sure that you connect with the audience. You know, you're a real person. I think that really is attractive. I don't think the whole getting cosmetic surgery is necessary. I think that's kind of rude.
But how do you connect if you're just sitting there
Right.
and you're looking at that camera?
It's true.
Maybe you can give me a tip.
Okay, my
Very
tip for
okay.
me, I think of all the people watching, and I want them to know that I see them, because it really is. It's kind of weird. You're staring into this black circle,
Yes.
expecting people to understand the message that you're giving them. For me, I look directly into the camera, and I smile and let people know, hey, I know you're watching me. Okay, I'm giving you this message. I hope you get it. So it's the eyes. I think it's the eyes. Smile with the eyes.
She smiles with her eyes.
I don't know.
It's hard to do
That's
that
why I
on radio,
watch
though,
her
no?
on KITV for.
I always say this, but I have the perfect face for radio.
Oh, I beg to differ. I bet you could be on news. Definitely.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe you can give me a recommendation.
Oh yeah.
Channel 5
There you
with
go.
Allan Alvarez.
That's perfect.
Choosing channels for you.
I like that.
5.
I like that. Somebody's call. Oh well, okay. I don't know if they had a question. I usually have a lot of call-ins. You see, so but that's okay. Today because you're here and we have special guests. It's a special show. Thanksgiving, post Thanksgiving show.
There you go.
So it looks like you don't really need to have a look as long as you can project that confidence.
Right.
And how do you work on your confidence when you?
I think it helps. I think it helps that you have support. So my family is very supportive, and if people support what I'm doing, I feel good about what I'm doing. So it really depends on your surroundings. Surround yourself with good people, because I think that makes you a stronger person. It makes you feel that you have worth, and I think that comes out in your work. So support is the best.
Yeah, but don't you go the latest makeup? I mean, don't you have a good stylist? Don't you have a couture? I mean, I know Sharon, she has coaches that she goes to specifically so that she can work on her confidence.
Okay.
Is that the same thing? Would you say that would be a good thing to do?
Yeah, if you feel that you need to kind of work on something to make yourself feel good, I would definitely go for it. For me, I'm not saying that I'm a very confident person, but I don't struggle too much with the way people think about me. I think you have to have tough skin to be in news, because people drive by all the time and they yell profane things at us, and I don't take it personally, because it's not me. They don't know me. I don't know them. So if they're gonna yell at me crazy things,
But what happens if they drive by a second time? Then
if they say my name and they know where I live, then yeah, they know me. But most of the time, it's just people being silly. I don't care.
And that's the thing too, because actually Ashley was a former pageant contestant in 2009, and she actually currently MCs a lot of the pageants, the pageants that go, and I see her, and so she always has to interview. She always asks them questions, and I'm sure you see it too, the way these girls answer their questions, the way they deliver it. And I actually had a guest here, Easter Lily. She was Miss Latina Hawaii, and she talks about that too. She says that confidence is a major factor in this competition, and just the way. So just
it sets you apart. I mean, if you're confident, you can definitely see a girl who's on stage confident and one that's not. You kind of gravitate towards confident people. You kind of want to get to know them, and it kind of shows, So I think it definitely work on your confidence. If you need someone to help you to do that, do it. Why not? If it makes you feel better.
When you see somebody that's in the same business as you, does the same thing as you, and you can feel that they're really confident, does it set you back? Can you feel it? Do you a very sensitive person? Do you sense things?
I do. I think I do sense things.
Intuition.
I think that
energy.
Definitely. You sense energy. You see when people are happy, and you can tell when they're proud of what they're doing. I think good for you. I mean, go get it. If you're proud and confident, it looks great. But when it bugs me, like when it comes on and tries to, if it's too much, maybe I'll step away from the situation, because there are some people that,
there's a
rub you the wrong way.
Yeah, there's a difference between confidence and being cocky. There you go.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's a fine line. So if you can be confident and awesome and sweet, then I'll gravitate towards those people rather than the cocky ones.
Yeah.
Well said. You have some great answers. No wonder you're in journalism. You're excellent. Okay, mga kaibigan, we have to take a break here. And can you join us, or do you have to go?
You know what? For you guys, I will stay.
Why don't you stay? I think you're going to find the next segment.
Her family's listening to her.
Oh, yeah? Oh, Miss,
guys?
your mom, Sandra's listening?
Yes, I hope so. She's on Kauai right now.
Hello, Sandra.
Yep.
Hi,
Very
Mom.
nice.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Auntie Trini.
You sounded like your mom, actually.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
No, that's a great thing.
Okay.
I mean, I see you and I hear you, and I'm thinking, oh my God, this is Sandra,
so
10 years ago.
Oh my gosh. Well, not that long ago, right, Mom? You're still young. Her
21.
Oh, happy birthday. Yeah, you know what? My mom is... I'm not going to say how old she is, but her birthday is on Sunday, so...
Happy birthday! Maligayang bati sa inyo.
There you go.
Start of Christmas.
There you go. Yep.
Okay, mga kaibigan, kasama natin po si Miss Ashley Moser, and thank you very much for this great interview, along with Sharon Luneta. Our next guests are here. We're going to take a top of the hour break. We're going to get ready for this, and I'm sure you're going to find it very, very interesting, mga kaibigan. So, huwag kayong aalis, huwag kayong bibitiw. Babalik tayo after this.
96.7 FM, 11:30 AM. Also heard on iHeartRadio, a service of H Hawaii Media.
Let's go. Every once in a great while.